Hello and welcome to the daily Nifty and Bank Nifty Insights with MJ. Let's study and explore the current stock market with the help of performance of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Today is the 7th July 2020 and we'll be estimating the probable moves, resistance and support levels along with the new emerging trend in Nifty and Bank Nifty for the next trading day, that is on 8th July. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe the YouTube channel so that you get the notification on latest videos we post here, and also be generous to share with others. By sharing the knowledge, your own knowledge will enhance. Today Nifty opened with a gap up. Let's go to the daily Nifty chart. Yeah, so Nifty opened with a gap up, taking a cues from the global market and remained volatile. If you see the smaller time frames which we'll be looking after, you would see the it remained volatile within the same range, and although it got almost 36 points upside move today, but it made a indecisive doji kind of pattern here, right? This is indecisive doji. The market breadth remained neutral to negative today. 19th stock advanced, while as 31 stock declined from the stack of Nifty 50. We had estimated for today that the range will be 10,550 to 10,900, uh, based upon the data and trading pressure of participants from the previous day. Nifty today remained within the same range with a lot of volatility. The trend still seems to be uptrend, although it made almost same high of yesterday in Nifty, but low was also of the same size, right? So you can see it has become a range bound, uh, but it is in a ascending channel, and it is above then. You can see that it is above then 200 days exponential moving average, which seems to be at 10,738, right? So if Nifty moves upside based upon the price action movement, it will get 10,813 as a first today's high, and above than that 10,880 will be the next target for Nifty to reach upside, and 10,880 is a 200-day simple moving average, right? And you would see a zone of resistance here. The third target for Nifty on upside will be 10,942. If Nifty is able to cross 10,942, then it will approach 11,035. On the downside, if you see the first level of resistance, first level of support Nifty has got it at 10,738 itself. This is a 200 days exponential moving average, which is going to be a tough task to crack for Nifty. Below than that, 10,696, that is today's low and almost yesterday's low also. That is a level it will give it a support, right? And below that there is a gap. It may happen Nifty comes to, in fact it tried to fill up this gap today, but at the last moment it got buying from banking and financial sectors plus some IT companies, so it recovered from there. So after 10,696, if this gap is filled up, you would see 10,631 will be the next support level, right? And 10,562, which is slightly above 10,550. Now 10,550 is 61 days Fibonacci level, right? So this will be the support for at least this weekly option chain series, right? So from the price action, we can see that Nifty may trade between 10,600 to 10,942 range from the price action perspective, right? And how would you trade Nifty on intraday? Let's have a look at intraday chart of Nifty. One minute that I opened Bank Nifty chart, Nifty intraday, right? Okay, so this is a 15-minute chart of Nifty, and this was our zone yesterday also. This yellow zone was a no trade zone. Below yellow zone, we had given a short, and in Nifty gave a good short trade today, but it was limited because this trend line was also there. Now, how can you trade tomorrow, right? So one thing you need to notice is there is a strong trend line. Second thing, in this yellow zone, if Nifty opens between 10,775 to 10,813. Ignore the trade. There is no trade in that zone. If Nifty goes below 10,770 and breaks this trend line, then you can take a short trade. Your first target will be 10,696, this trend line, and you need to watch out. Like yesterday I gave this as a first target level, and you saw that there was a nice hammer in this area, right? And it gave a reversal here. So that's what you need to watch out. So whenever the price comes in this zone, again watch out tomorrow. And now this zone has already been hit 2 times. You would see this zone has become weaker, so a Nifty may fall down further, filling up this gap. In such a case, 10,630 would be your target. Again, watch out in this zone. If Nifty further goes downside, then you can see 550 would be your next target. So watch out whether you are getting a reversal signal here in these green zones, because these are going to be your downside targets. And if you are getting a reversal, book your profit, and you can take a longer side also, right? For a swing trade, if you want, if Nifty closes below 10,550 or even 10,600, you can take a swing short side trade. Now, how would you trade Nifty long side? If Nifty closes above, let's say 10,813, let's say 10,820, and wait for 15-20 minutes, let it sustain there. It may happen that it moves up, it goes up and then comes down. So don't take a long trade in false breakouts. Take a trade only if Nifty sustains about 10,820 or 25 for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then your trade would be long, and that first level of target would be then 10,881, this zone, right? And watch out in this zone of, let's say, 10,860 to 10,896. So let's say 10,900. So if this gives you a continuation pattern here, continue your long side trade along with the trailing stop loss for the next target, which is at 10,942 to 10,950, right? So if it gives a reversal, book your profit and take a short trade. Most of the time now, I will discuss that at the end of the video. The market has become expensive, why it has become expensive and why you should be looking more for a shorter trade at this point of time. All right, so let's look at now Bank Nifty, and we'll straight go to, okay, it will be interesting to see the Bank Nifty daily chart today, because there are a lot of developments which have happened on Bank Nifty today. So one thing which has happened is Bank Nifty has entered this distribution zone today. This zone has been there for quite many days now, more than 2 weeks, and Bank Nifty has also crossed today 100 days exponential moving average, right? And it also crossed 38% Fibonacci level. So although it closed higher than this high point of 24th June, right? But there was a profit booking at the end, so it saw kind of upper week, right? So let's say if Bank Nifty becomes further bullish, and that is possible because there are a lot of banks in which FIIs are buying now. So your first level of resistance would come at 22,671. Second level of resistance is at 22,850. Third level of resistance is at 125 days exponential moving average, that's at 23,060. And the fourth level of resistance, it has at 23,158, and I think that's could be sufficient, although there are other levels upper side, but there is also a trend line, right, which is close to this 23,158. So 23,200 could be the upper side tomorrow if Bank Nifty goes upside. On the downside, you would see 23,390. In fact, as a support, you would see 22,450 will be your support level. The next level of support will be at 22,390. Third level of support at 22,250. Fourth level of support at 22,043. Now 22,043 is also today's low. right? So that could be the movement, or if 22,043 is broken, 21,852 would be your support level for Bank Nifty tomorrow. However, again, there is a sharp trend line which has been respected for more than a month now. So maybe this level somewhere, you know, 21,900 or rather 22,000 could be the very strong support level for Bank Nifty. How can you trade Bank Nifty for intraday tomorrow? Let's have a look at that. Right, I have drawn these yellow, red, and green zones, which will make your life easy in trading. So let's say Bank Nifty opens in this yellow zone tomorrow. You don't need to do anything. That means 22,550 to 22,670 is a no trading zone. If Bank Nifty sustains above 22,675 or so for 15-20 minutes, then only you can initiate a long trade and your target would be 22,850. And in this zone, which is from 22,800 to 22,875, if price gives you a continuation pattern, continue your long trade with a trailing stop loss, and you should look for the next target, which is somewhere in 23,060 level, right? So that could be the upper side. If Bank Nifty opens or opens in a yellow zone or goes below the yellow zone, below 22,500, then you can initiate your short trade. Watch out it at 22,450, which is that 50 point below. But your target would be then in such a case 22,337 to 400. So this 50 points zone, you would look for your profit booking, or watching out at this zone what kind of continuation pattern is formed. Like today, if you see this chart in 5 minutes, so in today's chart, I would show you the example. Now it was a double top. I was trading on a long side Bank Nifty, and I saw there was a flag pattern here, right? So flag is a continuation pattern, and the next target then obviously becomes this. That's how you can see. Even in this zone also, morning I was trading shorter side on it, and I saw the reversal here, right? Then I took a reversal trade here on a long side. Again, Bank Nifty came in this zone. It made a double bottom. Again, at that level, you see there is a bullish engulfing here, and that gave a long trade. So watch out at a smaller time frames. If you have not seen my video on how to take a C type, that means conservative trader type entry, watch out that you will understand in further smaller time frame how you can see that whether to go long or short, that there is a trading strategy of taking right entry or exit. The video name is, I think, classic entry exit system. Apart from that, to understand these zones, there is a video also in my YouTube. The name of the video is market turning points. So you will understand how these zones are being made, how to trade these zones in detail. So your intraday trading will become easier. All right. So in this zone, if the market gives you a confirmation of continuation pattern, look for these greener zones for short trading, right? So there is a gap in intraday, although the on a daily basis you would see this gap has already been filled up, but the market may come downside again, right? So that's how you can trade Bank Nifty. Now let's look at what is driving the market. Although today Bank Nifty was bullish, while as the Nifty remained volatile and sideways, that was basically some banks and financial stocks took a bullish positions, right? Now looking at Dow Jones, we had drawn actually this is the yesterday's chart only, so there is not much of the change. Dow Jones is in distribution zone, and today you could see that it has moved downside, but yesterday it closed about 200 days moving average, and that is in favor of bulls in Dow Jones. Although the fundamentally that Dow Jones is also weak because economy is not growing up, P of Dow Jones is already high. It's in overbought zone, yet it is going upside because of the Fed pumping up liquidity, right? So it has again made a higher high and higher low today, and above uh, 200 days moving. So you watch out. Now there is another development in Dow Jones. You could see that from all-time high of Dow Jones, there is a trend line, and this trend line is right now is being hit by Dow Jones futures, and so we are in a very crucial juncture. And if Dow Jones crosses above than 26,500, you would see Dow Jones enters the zone. Sorry, it enters the. Let me draw it further so that you get a clarity. It will be entering the ascending channel again from which it has been barred, right? So that will give it a bullish momentum. So watch out, have a view on, have a look out on uh, Dow Jones future. All right. Now let's look at some data points, how market is behaving. Let's estimate from the on the basis of the data what are different kind of participants doing, whether they are bullish or bearish. So today market has closed at 10,799, so we would see 10,800 as our ATM, and around ATM we would try to find out support and resistance levels. So at 10,800 you could see 2.8 lakh new contracts, 1.2 million contracts. So this will work as a support one on a put side. So put writers are the bulls, while as the call writers are bears. And at 10,700, 3 lakh new contracts and 2.3 million contracts come up today. At 10,650, also more than half a million contracts and overall 1 million contracts. So you can see that uh, enough of put writing has happened even at the odd strikes, right? Most of these days you would not see at odd strikes. So even strike is 10,700, odd strike is 10,650. So at this level also you are seeing a lot of uh, put writing has happened. Below than that, at 10,600, 2 lakh new contracts and 3.2 million contracts, right? So that will work as S3. So you can see a good built up of uh, put writing has happened at this level. So these are the bullish data. Now at 10,500, you would see the maximum number of uh, puts have been written, right? Overall 3.3 million. So that could be your weekly uh, range, 10,500, while as this is for, let's say, daily range on downside 10,600, right? So we'll consider 10,600 on a downside for tomorrow. And on the call side, let's observe what has happened. A lot of call unwinding you can see at these levels. That means the bears are losing confidence on this side. Um, Although at 10,700 there are more than 1.1 million contracts still existing, so that would work as your resistance 1. 10,800 as resistance 2. You can see 2.5 million. At 10,900 will work as a resistance 3 because you got a 2 million contracts here, and 11,000 is another level where you can see 3.3 million contracts. That will work as R4, or at this point of time I would see 11,000 could be your weekly resistance, the way we had a weekly support here, and 10,900 could be your daily support for tomorrow, right? Daily resistance, sorry guys. Okay, so from this option chain you can see that we got a range of 10,600 to 10,900, right? A PCR of this option chain is 1.46, which is little more than yesterday, which was 1.41, and the strikes where calls and puts are active is wide, so still volatility is in the cards. Let's look at FIIs, DIIs, and other data. How? So today FIIs had been net buyers, and DIIs are net seller more or less. They did the same amount of buy or sell in equities in cash market, and Bank Nifty PCR after a long time has gone in a positive, so it's 1.2 today, right? And but for next week and next month series, it is still in negative, right? Trading pressure wise, you can see that retail clients are sideways to mildly bullish, while as FIIs have again got the sideways kind of. That means they are hedging their positions. Their put and call selling would be more or less in a same ratio. Uh, Pros have become now bullish. Their trading pressure is 1.26 and overall trading pressure is 1.14. That is sideways to mildly bullish, I can say, right? So that's how the data shows that it's a mild bullish pressure from here, and FIIs are sideways, while as pros are taking the market on upper side. From the futures data, we would see that in future FIIs and retails are long on index future, while as DIIs and pro are short on index future. RSI of Nifty has become now 72, and that's gone into the overbought zone. Not only that, stochastics also is in overbought zone now. Daily stochastics is at around 94, and weekly stochastics is around 95. So some kind of correction in Nifty I'm expecting. uh, One more thing which people may not be noticing at this point of time is Nifty PE ratio is 28.22, and Nifty PE ratio of 28.22 was when the market was almost at 12,000 level, while as the GDP of that time was somewhere around 5% or 4.5 to 5%. Right now the GDP is supposed to be in negative. How the market will sustain is a big question mark, and you may see some surprises coming in future. But at this point of time, I would say until the market is in the range of 10,550, that's a 61% Fibonacci, and the 200 days simple moving average, that's at 10,881, the market would remain volatile and range bound. So for tomorrow, market range is 10,600 to 10,900 with volatility. Watch out for Dow Jones future parallelly, because most of the time our market is following that. And yes, in cases of corona, fortunately right now Indo-China border is cooled off. That's good. And FIS fund flow, you must watch out, right? They are sometimes buying, sometimes selling, and unless until you are monitoring their data on daily basis or weekly basis, you would not get the pulse of the market. So you need to like analyzing the market every day before you take a trade, and if you don't understand, don't trade. In a range bound market, the safest way of trading is to trade in hedged positions, right? So I hope this analysis will help you to navigate through the market with profitable trades. Thank you very much for watching the video. To get the latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification on our latest videos. To learn stocks, derivatives, commodities, forex trading, investing, technical or fundamental analysis, you can request for video of your choice in the comment box. Thank you once again for watching and liking the video. Please share the video with your friends and trading communities. That would also benefit them with the quality knowledge and analysis. Good luck, happy trading, happy investing.